Boston Bruins.
The Toronto Blue Jays. We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Revere strides in. He's leading off the game.
Toronto Blue Jays. Left fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Drops down a bunt. To Lamb. Just in time, and they get him at first. And here's how the Diamondbacks will look defensively. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, every team needs a guy who goes all out on every single play, and that's what Aaron Hill brings to the table. He's a grinder on defense. Is he going to win awards for his defense? Maybe not. But is he going to give you great, consistent play on a daily basis and 100% effort every time he goes out on the field? He absolutely is.
Taps this one foul off to the left. De La Rosa with the delivery. Hit hard down the right field side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He throws.
Now batting for the Toronto Blue Jays. Right fielder, number 19.
Jose Bautista. He's at the plate with 2 down. The number is over his career, 256 against the D-backs. Swings at that fastball and misses, 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball!
Bautista, there's another foul ball. Swung on by Jose Bautista. No luck on that cut. No runs, no hits, nobody.
Batting for the Arizona.
And David Price is the pitcher. He's starting the game for Toronto. What is this Arizona lineup going to see from him today?
Well, David Price has exceptional stuff, fantastic stuff. A fastball in the upper 90s. He comes right at the hitters, a tough angle for the left-handers to handle it, and then a nasty slider that he can break away from the lefty or backdoor the righty.
Here's the offensive lineup for the D-backs. Scouting, Big John, who are we looking at today?
Well, Aaron Hill's a guy that has unbelievable power potential. A guy that reminds me a lot of Dan Uggla. Two guys who are not big in stature, but very thick and can hit the ball a long way using their lower body. Watch Aaron Hill play, and you'll see a second baseman that's going to give you 30 homers seemingly every year and play great defense up the middle.
That one falls in there for a base hit. Peralta keeps running. And he's there at second ahead of the play. And he scores. And there's our first run of the game. A 1-0 ball game.
Well, that's a big two-bagger right there. And the momentum boost.
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. And he scores. Oh, and a wild throw.
Now batting for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Right fielder up. Well, they definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off it. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That one is in there. It should score Goldschmidt. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And do they get him in? Yes, he scores. We'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, when you have a monster bat like Jose Bautista, you look for so many ways to get him out on the field. And it makes the manager's job a lot easier when your best offensive player is willing to play different positions. It adds a lot of flexibility.
Ground ball towards second. Played by Pennington. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Good piece of situational hitting right there. Man on second. You got to get him to third. Even with the out, he does it. Good piece of base.
There's a swing and a line drive. Ooh, that one hit off the heel of his glove.
Now batting for the Arizona Diamondbacks, center fielder.
Number 7 man at the plate. You know that 11 season really is not all that bad, as Steve mentioned, for the Jays. Hit in the air to center field. That's 2 gone. Runners on the move. A run comes home.
Runners in scoring position, you need to do something to get them in. He didn't have to get a hit. He knew all he had to do was find a way to keep it in play and pick up an RBI.
Number 8 spot in the lineup. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Throws in time to first. What a play. Well, that's the kind of first inning you want. Big early runs. Arizona's leading.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
You're just tuning in. What a night for baseball. We're here enjoying America's pastime with you. And Edwin Encarnacion standing in. And that's a strike. Encarnacion's going to have to take a defensive position here.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Rung him up, strike 3. Count that one as a K.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
So with 1 down, it'll be Russell Martin. Strike 1! For his career, 254 against the D-back. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. He sends this one in the air towards center. 2 away.
For the Toronto Blue Jays, shortstop, number 17.
And their number 6 hitter. De La Rosa with the delivery. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That's caught. Side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this.
The bat for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's going to be De La Rosa. He'll start the home half of the second. And he offers at the knuckle curve and misses. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Price. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
But here he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular.
And we're going to see Peralta here. Singleton scored his last time around. Hit in the air to center field. 2 away.
The Arizona Diamondbacks.
And with 2 down, it'll be Aaron Hill. Double homer run in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled off. At the belt, Price kicks and throws. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And there's the 3rd out. And a good half inning there, gone in short order.
For the Toronto Blue Jays.
Up now, the center fielder. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. 0-1 offering from De La Rosa. Lines this one to the left side, out of play. Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
They made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes, sitting out.
Pennington's in the batter's box. He has 3 hits, 8 at-bats against the D-backs. 2 down.
We'll talk about settling in. How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he's settled in.
And Price is in the box. Takes that one on the inside corner. Strike 1. Foul strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. Change-up got him, and the side is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here.
Plate for the Arizona.
Goldschmidt at the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Here's the first pitch. There's contact. He drove it well. That's 1 down.
The Arizona Diamondbacks. Right fielder, number 24.
Clean-up man in the box again. So far in this one, 1 for 1 off Price.
I've seen the off-speed pitch once already. Seemed to pick it up early. If he goes back to it in this at-bat, I would think he's got to make sure that it's down and away in the zone where he can't drive it.
On the way. Cutter runs outside, and it's even at 1.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That one's caught.
For the Arizona Diamondbacks. Third baseman, number
It's going to be Lamb now. Grounded out his last time up. And he starts him out. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Price, 0-1.
Well, you got to lay back on that pitch a little bit and check out the spin.
He sends this one in the air towards center. That'll do it as they put that one away. Nice quick inning for David. Revere strides in. De La Rosa with the delivery. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Roger, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now, and they've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
That one's fouled back out of play behind home. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he makes the catch, 1 down.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there, 0-1. Spotted by Saltalamacchia. That one bounced in the dirt. He swung. It's a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
He's got some real giddy up on the fastball today. It's got that good late action in the zone. It's his 5th strikeout today.
Jose Bautista now will stand in. Strike 1! Watches a curve in there for strike 1.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
Lined, foul towards third. Bautista, there's another foul ball.
Well, you have an 0-2 count and that pitcher comes up in the strike zone. You know he's looking for that strikeout. Now you've taken a little bit of confidence away from him with the fact that you can foul that pitch up in the zone off to live to see another day.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher. But in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. And it's Edwin Encarnacion at the plate. Always a marvel to watch. You just know the opportunity for him to put the ball in play is there anytime he's at the plate. De La Rosa with the delivery. He makes contact, line drive. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. That brings up Russell Martin.
Catcher, number 50.
And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
I think he's throwing that 12-6 curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
You know, John, in addition, I'm not sure why he hasn't gone to the changeup more. I mean, I think we've seen him use it very well in the past. I'm going to be watching for it now, but I think that's where he needs to go.
And Goldschmidt holds him in as he's on to first base. Here's Martin's first look. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. 0-1 offering from De La Rosa. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Peralta to field this one. That's caught. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on a hit.
Coming to bat for the Arizona
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia. He'll lead it off here. Bottom half of the fourth.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And pulls into first with a single. He's on with nobody out.
A nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
Over to second for one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get it. Their shortstop in the box. Ground out victim last time through. Going to be Owens. He'll be the pinch hitter.
I can't blame the manager here playing the percentages, bringing in the right-handed hitter against this lefty pitcher. Let's see if it pays off.
This one's grounded near third, foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Price. And he fouls off another one. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. As he drops back and puts it away.
Now coming to bat for the Arizona Diamondbacks, pitcher number 12.
It's going to be De La Rosa. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs and a man on first. He fouls that one off. And Price gets it too close, taken for a ball. Now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his... He's running, heading for second. Safe, he gets in there.
That's good baseball right here. 2 outs, you're on first base. You need to get in scoring position, stealing a bag. Nice baseball.
2-1 pitch, a bullet, taken for a called strike 2.
A cut fastball just ran inside.
And he's running on the move for third. So no runs on one hit.
Up to the plate for the
6th line up the plate again. He'll get a start here in the 5th. First pitch on the way. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Oh, he's on board. There'll be a base hit there. Still no one out.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. When you see a pitching performance like we've seen from the man on the mound today, there have to be a lot of things going right, and they have been. Here's a breakdown of how often he's gotten those hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
Well, he's really locked in right now. Got the hitters off balance, forcing the hitters to swing at pitches outside of the zone, expanding that strike zone.
Unpredictability. That's the toughest thing on any hitter. When you can't guess with the pitcher and you can't guess location, that makes it so difficult.
Number 15 will be the pinch hitter.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Here it comes. That swung on and grounded up the middle, and he throws it away. Fantastic chance here.
Toronto Blue Jays, second baseman.
Pennington's in the batter's box. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
A front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Ground ball. On that one, eats him up.
Stepping up to the plate for the Toronto Blue Jays, pitcher.
And Price is in the box. Getting close now to the top of the order, so you want this pitcher spot. Always you want it to be an out. Even if you get that here, there's still going to be a couple of outs to work with to create some offense. Going to bring up Deanna Navarro. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, with the pinch hitter entering the game right now, the game is officially over. That's the end of the line for the pitcher today.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
What a great performance from De La Rosa out there today, Gary. So much confidence, such great stuff.
How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, when you look at what he's done so far today, Gary, I mean, what he's done is thrown first pitch strikes. And what has that done for him? Well, he's gotten 10 guys out after going 0-1.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, and Deanna Navarro is set down.
Well, you like to see your pitcher strike guys out. You like to see him keep the pitch count down. He did both.
Big smile in the dugout over there. That's a domination in that effort by the pitcher. Revere strides in. Steve, you got to like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Now, the hits went over the ball, too. It completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. De La Rosa with the delivery. Fastball, got him looking 2 down.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. Right down the middle for a strike.
Now, change-up is one thing, but if you leave it over the heart of the plate, you're going to get hurt.
0-1 off-frame from De La Rosa. This is that fastball, already 0-2. Line drive left to the bag and foul. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. They give no runs on 1 hit, and they leave the sacks full. No production yet from Toronto. Bottom of the order to get things started.
Stepping up to the plate for the Arizona.
It's going to be De La Rosa. 0 for 1 thus far. Gets ready to throw. He's been chosen to take over out there.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
The pitch. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1-1.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Takes a swing, but the off-speed pitch gets by. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Now a swing, pops him up left side of the infield. This one fielded by Pennington. 1 away.
For the Arizona Diamondbacks, left fielder.
And we're going to see Peralta here. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Outstanding pitch right here. Great break, great movement on this pitch to get the strike down and in.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. That'll bring up Aaron Hill.
He tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
And that is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead in the count, and then you give up a base hit.
It's been a series of ups and downs for Aaron Hill the past few seasons. Comeback player of the year in 2009 to a terrible 2010. Little mixed reviews on 2011.
Those mixed reviews for Hill we were talking about after. There's a ground ball. Good opportunity here for Arizona.
Statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher. But in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. Goldschmidt at the plate. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
It's a pretty good pitch right there. That breaking ball, it keeps on the inside part of the plate. That's one that'll trick the hitter, and as you can see, he had a feeble swing at it.
And they can only get one out at first base in this situation, so 2 men now in scoring position.
And the right fielder batting again. Flew out last time. And the first pitch, hit in the air to center field. And that one to fall in, and the run will score. The throw, and Hill also comes in. And at second base, he's tagged out.
Batting for the Toronto
Jose Bautista will lead it off. Last time up, a couple of bases for him. He had a double off De La Rosa. Swing and a hot shot. Hill. One away.
for the Toronto Blue Jays. First base.
And it's Edwin Encarnacion now.
Encarnacion.
And Saltalamacchia setting his target. First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed 0-1.
You're talking about making a pitch when you need to make a pitch. You know, he's had some base runners on, but he's left them on, and that is the key. When you go out of the stretch, make the pitch, hit your spot, and get the big outs. That's what he's done.
And strike three, Encarnacion right through that one.
You know, sometimes in a bat, you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
And it's Russell Martin at the plate. A fly ball. Peralta to field this one. And there's the third out.
Gary's really brought his A game for this one.
Batting for the Arizona.
It's going to be Lamb now. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped. Swung on and fouled away. Here's the pitch. Pulled it back, didn't bunt right there, but it's a strike and it's 0-2. Joe's bunt stays away. 1-2. He deals. Fastball, that's well off the plate. 2-2.
Well, Gary, his 2-strike approach, he does not handle the fastball very well. So let's see if they attack him with some heat.
And that is going to be one away and a call. Third strike sinker.
Well, pitcher throws the sinker ball, trying to get the ground ball out. Instead, he gets the punch out.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia spent some time in both the Rangers system and the Braves system.
Lined up the middle. That'll put Saltalamacchia on first. And getting back to Saltalamacchia, he showed he's got some power in that bat. He had 16 home runs in just over 100 games played. You like that from a catcher.
Well, some pop in his bat, a switch hitter, and a guy they're just going to have to be...
Hot shot towards the hole. He's kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
It's going to be Owens. He flew out his last time up. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
Well, not a whole lot you can do when a pitcher's locating that curveball down in the strike.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And over the wall. That's going to be 2 bases on the ground.
Clearly, he's starting to wear down out there. 3 straight hits against him. He doesn't have the velocity or the bite on his pitches that he had earlier in the game.
It's going to be De La Rosa. Boy, this lineup is just... He sends this one in the air towards center. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And another run comes through.
Now, Joe, when you start out the ball game, you do not expect to get production from your pitching spot. Maybe a productive out, running them over or something, but picking up a couple of runs with a base hit, nice job.
And we're going to see Peralta here. Hell, this offense is having one of those days. Wow, are they putting some numbers up. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
You know, checking out the scouting report, it looks to me like he's going to come back with an 0-1 fastball right here.
There's a smash towards the hole.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
RBI, that's the chance Aaron Hill has. Base hit his last time. Oh, wow, another hit. They just won't quit. Around third, heading home. And he scores from second base. And Peralta scoring as well.
He's got 3/4 of the cycle covered, and the hardest one out of the way, that tough triple. Let's see if he can hit a home run to complete it.
And Paul Goldschmidt will dig in. We've seen this club's offense, and I think we're going to see some more. They're running away with it, Steve. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now.
Well, an impressive debut season for Paul Goldschmidt last season. He got called up at the start of August for his first taste of the big leagues, and 2 months later, he was in the heart of the order for an NLDS team.
And they score him. And with Goldschmidt, no question, the Diamondbacks' surprising run in the National League West, highlighted by the final 2 months in his play.
Well, this young guy put up big numbers in the minor leagues, and he comes up and steps right into a pennant race in the middle of the lineup, protecting the power back. He did a terrific job and look for a great future from Goldschmidt.
And they bring him home.
They need to get it out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
It's going to be Lamb now. Boy, this lineup is just pushing the pitching right now. It's tough to get anybody out. And Brett Cecil, he gets ready to throw as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. And what is this Arizona lineup going to see from him today?
Well, Brett Cecil has a very clean delivery. The ball jumps out of his hand and gets on the hitters. He gets a lot of ground ball outs as well. The secondary stuff is still improving.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia, 2 for 3 thus far. Going to be Castillo now. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, with such a big lead in this situation, they're looking to give some guys some at-bats, rest some of the regulars to keep the bench players fresh.
Can't catch up with it, 0-2.
The hitter now needs to protect the plate. Think about going right back up the middle.
And he struck him out. The side is finally retired. They've really opened this thing up now. They've opened up a seemingly insurmountable...
Now up to the plate.
Their shortstop in the box, looking for a little more success. Last time up, came away with a single off De La Rosa.
And it came on a 2-seam fastball, and we're going to see in this situation what pitch he throws him.
And here's the first one. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
He's really only held him to 2 hits so far today, Gary. So he's been on top of his game out there. He's made it look easy, and it could possibly be a day the bullpen doesn't have to get used and can get some rest.
Brings him up. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
He's got so much confidence, just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands.
Now their rookie center fielder bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Change up just misses. 1-0.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1 now.
Well, he's real aggressive on a 2-1 count, Gary, so I'm figuring I'm going to use that aggressiveness against him and see if I can't get him to chase my pitch.
2-1 pitch. And that's mine, 2-2.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Here's the pitch. And that's another foul ball.
Well, you know when that pitch left the pitcher's hand, he had him set up for that pitch inside for the big strikeout. Great piece of defensive hitting right there. Just gets enough on it to keep this at-bat going.
Able to set him down there. Chuck that one up as a strikeout.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Pennington's in the batter's box. 0 for 2 thus far. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. Speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2. Got it. The side is retired, and Stevie has shut him down, and it's 7.
Now up to the plate.
And the number 7 batter of the box. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. And he gets this one by him 0-1.
He just rears back and throws this one with a little something extra on it. No chance of putting it in play.
Here's the pitch. That runs inside and gets him.
Up to the plate for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's going to be Owens.
As we saw that hitter get hit with a pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. And now we'll see if he can regroup here and get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
Now up to the plate for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's going to be De La Rosa. I think with 1 out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
That's 1 out. And 2, a double play. Only 5 pitches to get. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports.
Number 20.
Cecil is the batter. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. And we've got Smoke coming to the plate. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
And the 8th inning starts with a strike.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one. And they're going to have to try something. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to see if you can't wait them out. Force them to throw more pitches or get them out of the ball game too. A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going, and I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
Revere strides in. Took a called 3rd strike in his last time up. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first.
Sometimes you just have to force the defense to make a play. You get the bunt down and see what happens. In this situation, it worked out for the best.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. And here's the first one. A swing, line drive, deep left field. 2 men have been put away. And they just tried to hold him there at first.
Now, as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank with the adrenaline pumping, knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
And Jose Bautista at the plate, a runner on first. He bounced out his last time. De La Rosa with the delivery. Watches that one high and outside. Calls strike 1.
Well, he gets a big breaker up in the zone and away. Gets away with one right there, but next time look for him to try to bury it in the dirt.
And with 2 strikes on him, Jose Bautista will be looking just to put it in play.
Well, that's a great location down in the strike zone with that curveball. And like right there, you got to swing and miss. But even if they make contact, you're going to get a grounder somewhere to your infield.
Swung on, hit. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way.
Now
Good offensive chance here.
First base.
You see it coming up in the zone over the heart of the plate. Good piece of hitting, drives that ball.
Boy, if there's a pitcher wants back, there's one right there.
That's good pitch recognition, good two-strike approach.
And Edwin Encarnacion standing in. 0 for 3 to this point. Two down. Runners at first and second. And starts him out here. This is a swing, hit in the air. And it goes foul. The pitch. That one's drilled to short. And it's in there. Oh, that one did not come too soon for him. He's had a very tough offensive day. And he will score from second base. And he scores. Boy, he felt he could make it easily. He did. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a two-run double.
It's just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today.
And it's Russell Martin now. Well, they're making a stab at it. Trouble is, they've got a big mountain to climb. And apparently it's time. Obviously a little struggling going on the mound. You look in the pen, they've got 2 up.
Well, let's hope it's not too late. I mean, this guy's out there. He's really scuffling right now. They've got to make the change.
They pick up 2-3 hits, strand them in.
Batting for the Arizona.
And we're going to see Peralta here. 3 for 4 thus far.
David Peralta.
On the way. Ball. And there's ball 1. Number 6 will be the new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Here's the 1-0. Swung on by Peralta. He hammers it. Goodbye home run. And boy, the offense just does not want to stop here. Another run up on the board with that solo homer. It's Hill at the plate. He has had a heck of a day thus far, and he's got a chance here to complete the cycle.
Gary, you have to expect he's going to be swinging from the heels. He knows he's going for the cycle.
Here's a curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. High throw. He is safe at first. And that will bring up Paul Goldschmidt. Had an RBI single his last time at the plate. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider, and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
1 down, and he'll have to hold at first.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Rookie right fielder stands in. Had a double his last time up. That's the second out.
Now batting for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's going to be Lamb now. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch. Line towards first. He makes the catch. What a play. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Arizona continues. Six slide up at the plate again. How's he using the strike zone to his advantage? Here's a quick look at how he's been mixing locations. Well, when you up the middle, that looks like a single. He's trying for second.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
First pitch on the way. Hit sharply down the line. It's a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. Around third, he's going to try for it. And he gets there all the way from first.
For the Toronto Blue Jays.
When this ball left the bat, you didn't think he would have any chance of scoring on this play. But give him credit. He put his head down, and he ran like he never ran before. That's why he was able to make it all the way around.
Pennington's in the batter's box. Well, it's a little bit of redemption here, Steve, but you got to wonder if the hurdle's going to be too much. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
And it's Carrera batting. He'll be the pinch hitter.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
That swung on and flied to right. One away. Runner on his way to third.
Coming to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitcher, number 6.
And their pitcher at the plate now. And he's batting with one out here.
And you have to figure he's probably going to be swinging away in this situation, Gary.
Number 66 will grab a bat and hit here.
I can't blame him for bringing in the pinch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
Hit up the middle. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way. And the run gets in.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
Revere strides in. And for this offense right now, something to be positive about. They just don't want to take a good look at the scoreboard. And Matt Reynolds gets ready to throw. He's been chosen to take over out there. Here's the pitch. Slurve swung on and missed 0-1.
But you got to like their approach here right now. I mean, they know they just need to get base runners. When you get base runners
towards the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
Number 20.
Well, this is not what you imagine when you go out to make a pitching change. You bring a guy in from out of the bullpen, and the first hitter he faces, he serves up a hit. Let's see if he can get out of this.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Peralta to field this one. And he's got it. Spectacular play.
Coming to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays. Right fielder.
RBI situation. Here's Jose Bautista. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. And he starts him out. Headed to the middle. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? And he'll come in to score. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
And Edwin Encarnacion standing in. Progress, they're happy to see it, but they've got to have some swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Okay, this one never in doubt as the Diamondbacks sewed up the play and had it under control throughout.
And we take a look at a performance that today earned our Player of the Game award.
Well, you know, Gary, he showed some signs of starting to tire near the end of this game, but that's why you have a bullpen, and he was effective while he was in there. Everything was clicking for this young man, and everyone did their job today. This is a total team win for this team.
And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
You and I like the close games just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings, but the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion